Hey guys, welcome to today's video. Easter is just around the corner, so we are going to make these adorable, tasty, soft carrot cupcakes. The cake batter is mixed by hand, so you will not need a stand mixer. I made the cupcakes with grated carrots, crushed pineapple, and crunchy toasted walnuts. The icing is a cream cheese frosting that is decorated with an easy, homemade chocolate bird's nest and topped with mini chocolate eggs. It's a perfect treat for Easter. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below to be notified about my latest videos. Here are the ingredients you need to make the carrot cupcakes. Add to the flour your baking powder, baking soda, salt, ground cinnamon, ground ginger, and ground nutmeg. Whisk it all together and set it aside for now. In a separate large mixing bowl, whisk together the brown sugar, eggs, and vegetable oil until it is smooth and most of the sugar is dissolved. Then whisk in crushed pineapple and grated carrots. If you're using fresh pineapples, you can crush, grate, or blend them in a food processor. I used fresh pineapples and grated them through a large cheese grater. For canned pineapples, drain them first, then use one of the methods mentioned earlier. The pineapple pulp and juice replaces the need to use too much oil to soften the cake. This next step is important to note that you should never overmix the batter once the flour is added. Overmixing can cause the gluten in the flour to form elastic gluten strands, which means that it can result in a dense cake texture rather than a soft one. Divide the flour in half, only mix until it is just combined. Then add the remaining half and stop mixing once it's incorporated. Lastly, add in toasted chopped walnuts and fold it into the batter until just combined. Use a quarter measuring cup and scoop batter into each cupcake liner. Make sure the batter is only filled 2/3 in each liner to leave room for cupcakes to rise while they bake. Tap your pan on the counter a few times to remove air bubbles. Then bake cupcakes for 25 minutes at 350 degrees Fahrenheit or until a toothpick inserted into the center comes out clean. While the cupcakes are in the oven, you can get started on making the chocolate nests. Melt 1 cup milk chocolate chips in a heat-proof bowl in 30-second intervals in your microwave. Stir the chocolate each time until it is completely melted and smooth. I used a disposable plastic piping bag, but if you don't have one, you can also use a large plastic zip-top bag. Fill the bag with the melted chocolate and snip the tip to create a 1/4 centimeter opening. Test the streak of chocolate on a piece of paper towel. If it's too small, snip the opening a little bigger. Our goal here is to mimic a bird's nest straws. To make the chocolate nest, use stainless steel spoons for easier removal with a lighter later. Use a mix of large dinner spoons and small teaspoons to create different nest sizes. You can pipe the chocolate in horizontal, vertical, crisscross, or even loop patterns. Place each piped spoon on a tray lined with wax paper or aluminum foil. Then carefully transfer the tray to your refrigerator to chill the chocolate for 1 hour up to 24 hours. Once the chocolate has set, you can remove the chocolate nest by using a lighter to heat the bottom of the spoon for 10 seconds. Then use your thumb to push the chocolate forward to release it from the spoon. I recommend using food-safe gloves here to minimize the chocolate from melting while you work. Keep the chocolate refrigerated until you are ready to decorate the cupcakes. To make the frosting, add your room temperature cream cheese block and unsalted butter to the bowl of your mixer with paddle attachment. If you do not have a mixer, you can make this by hand with a whisk. Mix the butter and cream cheese until well combined. Add the salt, vanilla extract, and icing sugar and combine until the frosting is a smooth texture. Refrigerate your cream cheese frosting between an hour up to 24 hours. You can use a piping bag with an icing tip of your choice, or if you do not have one, you can use a large plastic zip-top bag with the corner cut. Only fill half the bag at a time while you frost the cupcakes. To decorate the cupcake, start on the outside and pipe the frosting inward in a single circular layer until you get to the center. Swirl the frosting in the center around 2 or 3 times to give it a little height for the bird's nest and eggs. Place a chocolate nest in the center on top of the frosting and lightly press it down. I alternated between placing 2 and 3 eggs for each nest. Use the leftover chocolate from before and pipe a small dot of melted chocolate on the egg. Then glue it onto the nest. Position some eggs to be upright and some on the side for a more realistic appeal. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, comment down below, and be sure to subscribe. See you in my next video.